Are you looking for the best laptops? In this video, we will look at some of the 3 best laptops on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Microsoft Surface Go 3 Pentium. This 10.5-inch model might not be the most powerful laptop in our ratings, but it could be a good choice if you value portability more than raw horsepower. It has an Intel Pentium processor, 4 GB of memory, and 64 GB of solid-state storage. You can find models with a more powerful Intel Core i3 processor, but our testers don't think there's a big enough performance difference between the two to warrant the extra $200. Despite the somewhat pokey performance, typical for laptops this small, there's a lot to like here, including a generous battery life of almost 14 hours, a bright and accurate touchscreen display that detaches from the keyboard for use as a tablet, and a built-in webcam that can be used to log into Windows via facial recognition. Of course, the small size and lightweight, 1.7 pounds, make it easy to throw the laptop into a bag and take it to the local Starbucks, too. Number 2. Apple MacBook Air M2. For many people, it's going to be hard to beat the latest MacBook Air. Apple's popular notebook aimed at everyday consumers combines powerful performance with long battery life, lightweight, and, finally, after many years, a solid webcam. It should be at the top of your list if you're looking for a laptop in this size range. This latest MacBook Air has Apple's M2 processor, the company's second-generation desktop processor that is able to make short work of tasks like editing audio and video, not to mention less demanding tasks like browsing today's ad-laden websites. We were able to get about 13.5 hours of battery life out of it in our tests. If you don't need the latest and the very greatest, you might also consider the 2020 M1 MacBook Air, which performs similarly well but is perhaps a smidge slower than the new M2 model. It costs a few $100s less. Number 3. MSI Prestige. There are plenty of highly rated 14-inch laptops to choose from, but we'll highlight this model from MSI. It's a gaming laptop, but you don't need to be a gamer to appreciate what's on offer here, including an Intel Core i5 processor, 16 GB of memory, and 512 GB of solid-state storage. Beyond raw specs, our testers found this to be a strong all-around performer with a generous 14-hour battery life, a built-in fingerprint reader, and a webcam that can use Windows Hello Facial Login. Other options to consider include Apple's previous 14-inch MacBook Pro, which is not a bad choice with new models on the horizon, especially if you can get a deal on the price, and LG's 14-inch Gram.